Alright, here is my haul from the Lori Foster event. I'm going to show a close-up in a second. So most of these were free goodies. I did buy the books, but I'll show in a second. So this was the goodie bag that we got in at check-in. And then during the parties and stuff, let's see, this was a prize during one of the dinners. So that was cool. I'm not for sure. I don't remember what she said it was. I'm assuming it holds like chargers and stuff. So that was cool. And then this was a goodie bag for one of the dinners. This was in our check-in goodie bag. This was another dinner or lunch goodie bag. Another dinner or lunch goodie bag. And then this was a goodie bag. Well, it was a bag from an author that I bought like 2 books, so she gave this bag as like part of the deal. And this is my new favorite author. I met her at the event. I talked to her a lot. She is super nice. So I bought her 2 books definitely to read. I love when authors are very personable, and she just seems like a person I would definitely be friends with. So I was excited to meet her, and I will definitely give her books a chance. And then this is just a stack of papers. I didn't get that much this year. They're definitely, it's just advertisement, like business cards, postcards, advertising books. So usually you get overloaded with paper that you never use. So it was cool that it was down to a bare minimum, but I will definitely flip through it and see if there's any books I want to read out of that stack. And then this was the free books in the goodie bag. Most of these authors were at the event, so I could have got them autographed during the book signing, but I didn't. This is my 4th time I've been to RAGT, so I've met all of these authors. I have their autographs. I think I was just so busy spending time with my sister and my aunt that I just didn't think of getting those autographed. This event I focused on a couple authors I met and a couple authors that I really enjoy that I wanted to talk to them again. So I didn't go around and meet every single author. I definitely just focused on a couple of my favorite authors. So, and these were papers that were autographed, so I'm keeping those. And this was given at the, it was in the goodie bag. Like, you could go through and get them autographed. It has a picture of all the authors. I did get some autographs. This guy's from St. Louis. That's pretty cool. I'm from St. Louis, and so there's a couple autographs, but not a lot. Most of the people there spent the time getting their entire book autographed. And if it's your first time, it's exciting. It's fun to get autographs, but like I said, I've done this a lot, so I just didn't feel the need to get a lot of autographs. So this is the stack of books that I did buy. Well, this was a free book, but I did stand in line to get it autographed by Karen Rose. I've met her before. She is super nice. I really wanted to meet Kathy Lyons, and so she was one of my authors to meet. She does like sport romance, and so I got 3 of her books. I was excited to finally meet her and get her autograph. And then this one, Megan Slayer, is one name, and then she has a pen name, Wendy. She's at every event. Her books are good. I really do enjoy her books, but personality-wise, she is awesome. She is super friendly. I love seeing her every year, so I was glad to see that she was there this year. This year was kind of different for me because a lot of the authors that I normally follow weren't there. But it has been like 3 years since I've been, 3 or 4, I can't remember now. I think it's been 4 years since I've been. So, they changed it up. They changed the authors. So a lot of the ones I normally chat with weren't there, but that's great. It gave me an opportunity to meet new people, like Kathy Lyons, there's another one of her books. And then Maddie Barone is one of my favorites. She's there every year. I was very happy to see that she was still there. So I bought a couple of her more recent books that I hadn't read yet. She's also super nice. And then this was the new author I met, Amanda Yule. And we just sat. So when you let's see, it's kind of, so for like lunch and dinner and breakfast, it's a big ballroom. I showed you, it's like tables of 10. It's like the wedding setup. So you sit with strangers, and which is great. You have an opportunity to meet people. So I think the first lunch, Amanda sat at our table. We started talking. It was great. Once I started talking to her, I looked up her books. Definitely a type of book I would read. I prefer a little sci-fi element. This has a little sci-fi element, so that made me very excited. So I cannot wait to read this book. And then since I do like sci-fi romance, and it's kind of like a niche, like not a lot of people like I mean, sci-fi romance is its own category, but, you know, it's not the main favorite of everyone. So there was only a couple sci-fi authors there. Monette, I've met her before. She was there, so I was very happy she was still there. I bought one of her latest books. Oh, and there's another one of Maddie's. And then this was a new author I had not read before. She also sat at our table at lunch. She was super nice, and so I'm going to check out a couple of her books. And she also has this graphic novel. I thought that was really, really cool, so I bought her graphic novel. Oh, and this is the other book by Amanda that I met. So two new authors I am going to give a chance to, and then a couple, let's see, I'm just flipping them back around, and then a couple of my favorites, Wendy and Kathy. I've read before, as I enjoy meeting them every time. So now the goodies. So at the parties you get free goodies, and then at the book signing, authors have goodies on their tables. So this was like a fan during the book signing, like a pop opens to a fan. I'm not going to open it. Oh, and you have to wear a name badge, and so it's during, oh my god, this video is already 6 minutes. This is going to be a whole separate video. Alright, so for the actual event, there's like a book signing on Friday and a book signing on Saturday. So before the book signings, there are boardrooms where authors have various events. Like you meet the authors and talk to them, and they'll have games with prizes, or they'll have craft sessions. So one of the craft sessions was decorate your badge. And then some of these authors would have these little ribbons you attach to your bag or badge, and so that's what those are from. So, you know, it's this one, they had tons of stickers, and you know, I can't resist stickers, so I just decorated this a little. And then they always give out free buttons, and so here's all the buttons I collected. And this will just go, you know, I love lanyards. This will go on my wall. Let me show you real quick. This is my office. See that? That's all lanyards. I'm sure there's an RAGT one. Yeah, here's one. This is from, I covered the year 2016, so that's the last time I went. Did you see any? I only got one ribbon that time. And then here I went in 2015. Oh, Sabrina wasn't there. I really like her too. That's only one ribbon attached. And then here's another one. Wait, no, I think that was a different convention. Actually, I think that's a different convention, and it doesn't say the year. So as you can see, I attend a lot of things that require lanyards. Oops, what did I just lose? No, get back here. I cannot lose that. That's a New Kids lanyard. Cannot lose that. Let me just string that back up. Oh my god. One-handed does not quite work. Alright. Anyway, you get the drift. This is where my lanyard is gonna go. I already showed that one. Ooh, I didn't show that one. That was 2014. Ooh, look at this badge. You can see they've definitely progressed in making the badges better. That was 2014. Not too exciting. And look at the one they have now, 2019. Much nicer. Alright, back to the free stuff. One of the crafting sessions, we decorated this mug. I just, you know, wasn't feeling creative, so I just did some doodling. All the free pens you get. This is like a cell phone holder, a little flask. This was from the party hosted by Kristen Feehan. And this is a cell phone charger from Kristen Feehan. I'm assuming this is a lip gloss. Not for sure what else this could possibly be. Just little various odds and ends. Got two mirror compacts this time. That was pretty cool. Some jewelry. There's also two jewelry. This is a pair of earrings. And then this is, I believe, a necklace. Stickers. Little notebook. Pads of paper. This was new. A luggage tag. I like that. Two little coasters. I think that's one of those. This is a coaster, but also a jar opener. And then you got the, what are those called? Screen cleaner offer thingamajiggers. This was my favorite. This was Kathy Lyons' giveaway. This is like a little wallet. Can you see what that is? I think it's a tiger. So this is, look at this. It opens up. You close it. It's that whole Jacob's Ladder concept. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's like an 80s toy type thing. I could play with this for hours. Oh yeah. Pretty sure I'm the only one who understood the magic the wallet could do. Everyone else was like, what? Put it in the bag, move on. I'm the only one who was flipping with it the whole time at lunch. Because hello, it's magic. And then this is the program, so keep that as a souvenir. A free calendar, and just, ooh, my new favorite author, Amanda. She loves sea glass just like I do, and she made sea glass candy, so look at that. That's pretty awesome. A couple magnets, a koozie. Koozie, is that what they call these? I don't know. And then, of course, I kept this separate. This is paper, just advertising Christy Feehan's book. But you know what? She was the reason we went to the convention, so Holly could meet her favorite author. So I'm just definitely going to set these aside and keep them separate. They're actually like heavy plastic. Like, this is really a good promo island. Oh my god. Promo item. I have sea glass on my mind. Promo item. I actually, honestly, I've never read a Kristen Feehan book. It's my sister's thing, so I was very glad that she got to meet her favorite author. I've met my favorite authors in the past, and I definitely met a couple favorite authors this trip, so very excited. This is my haul. If I haven't mentioned it before, if you're into romance books or just books, because there's other authors at this event. There was a couple mystery authors. There was 3 male authors. They did not write romance. I'm not for sure what they wrote. I didn't pay much attention. So it's a little bit of everything, with, of course, the main focus being on romance. So it's good for everyone. And it's not just women at this event. It's majority of women. Don't get me wrong. My husband went with me once, and he said there was way too many women there for him. But I have to say, this year there was at least 20 couples, men supporting their wives, going with them. I thought that was really great. So definitely more men at this convention. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just, I like any guy who's willing to sit through a romance convention so his wife's not alone. Thought that was super sweet. So anyway, I've been rambling long enough. This is all my goodies. And they do this once a year. It is always the first week of June. They start selling the tickets the first week of March. If you're interested, find the RAGT website on Facebook. The tickets sell out like within the first 20 minutes. They limit the spots to like 420. So it's an event of 500. So you have like 420 readers and then 80 authors. And so, don't quote me on the exact numbers, but you know what I'm saying. They cap it out at 500, and so the majority of the readers and the rest are the authors. And it sells out. It's desirable. People want to go. So if you're interested, you need to, mark it on your calendar, and don't forget the day that the tickets go on sale. Anyway, that's enough rambling for me. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you later.